by our awesome listeners. Do you know a great student or senior citizen, a doctor, babysitter, or storekeeper? We'd love to hear about it. Write to us, myawesomempire@csusb.edu. Thanks to student producer co-hosts Aaron Campbell and Arnold Robles, engineers Rocky Giles, Annette Linares, and to chief production engineer Arnold Robles. My Awesome Empire is a production of the College of Arts and Letters at California State University, San Bernardino. Until next time, I'm Lacey Kendall. Have an awesome week.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 AM, the station that leaves no listener behind.
Ha, yeah, y'all know what time it is. So just sit back and relax because the show's about to start. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What's up, everybody? It's Saturday night. That means Down to Earth Talk, KCAA Radio, the station that leaves no listener behind. Tonight we're going to be talking about selfie addictions and the men who love the addicts.
What's up, everyone? This is Nimi Adokie here.
Nimi is my special guest.
Yes.
Well, are you a guest host now?
I don't know.
How many times do you have to qualify for a guest host?
I'm a guest host now. I'll promote myself.
She's still a guest.
I am.
Or are you hosting now?
I'm hosting now.
You're hosting. You know.
So now I'm part of y'all's little crew here.
You're part of the crew, the Down to Earth crew.
I'm here. I'm part of the Down to Earth crew.
All right. Our crew grows and then shrinks and then grows and shrinks all the time.
All right. See? So it's good.
So tell me, Miss Nimi.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with all the selfies?
Okay, guys. Everybody knows every girl loves selfies.
Every
but the
girl?
reason why
Every girl? Is that a little bit of radio
girl,
exaggeration?
every other girl loves selfies. The reason why I love selfies is because it helps me, maintain what's happening with my look, my hair, my just everything in general.
Maintain what's happening with my look, my hair.
Make sure nothing's, out of place. Yeah.
That's why mirrors were invented.
But did you know we don't have mirrors with us 24/7?
And we can't post them for everybody to see and say, cute hair today. I'm having a cute hair day.
Today I'm not having a good hair day. For someone, this hair is totally in my way and stuff. So.
I'm having a pretty good hair day.
I wonder because somebody went to get a haircut.
Yeah, I did get my haircut.
So today. I'm enjoying the look.
And
good job.
somebody, well, it wasn't a selfie because somebody took a picture of me.
It was a selfie. He had a
and
little
then posted online. I had no idea I was getting posted on about my haircut, before and after shots.
That's how paparazzi works.
I had the Adolf Hitler beforehand, and now I have the Don Draper.
Oh my gosh, horrible.
That's how she combed it in that picture.
I know.
It's
good though.
We're not talking about selfies today, are we?
We're not talking about selfies. We're talking about, what are we talking about? Thank you.
You're welcome. Pull the mic closer to you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
We could talk. I feel like we could talk about just challenges in life.
Challenges. Have we faced a couple challenges lately?
Traffic.
Traffic was awful.
And what else?
Yeah, traffic.
Food addictions.
That's a challenge. That's a blessing.
That's a challenge for me.
So no, we're going to talk about challenges tonight and how to overcome challenges and what to do when challenges rear their ugly little heads.
Present themselves.
I like how I said rear their ugly heads and you said present themselves. Yours was way nicer.
Exactly.
But challenges are a part of life.
Yes, they are. Part of growth.
Part of growth. Ooh. Talk to me about that. What do you mean?
Obviously, a part of growth.
Whatever you mean they're part of growth.
Meaning.
I thought challenges were just annoying pieces of life that you had to deal with to get through.
They're so annoying. So annoying. But That's how we advance to the next stage in life. Once we've accomplished what it is that we need to accomplish to build ourselves, then we're able to move forward. That's just how, for me, how God works.
Yeah. So I heard, actually, I was listening to a CD, a little training video.
Where are you?
On the way in tonight. And the guy on the CD, he said something about that you will have challenges, you will have difficulties as you're trying to accomplish what you're trying to accomplish. And he said,
don't pray to not have challenges or solutions, but pray to overcome them.
To be better. Yeah. No, that's not what I was going to say, though. What he said is, trying to get better without challenges is like trying to get courageous without opportunities to be brave. So, like, you can't say, like, oh, I'm courageous if you haven't had the opportunities to show that you're brave and you're courageous and you can face things. And so that's the same with challenges, I think. Like, challenges help you grow as a person beyond where you are today, right?
Correct.
So if you overcome a challenge, give me an example of a challenge, not something in your life, but something that somebody listening might be challenged with.
Maybe they're struggling with some sort of finance.
Okay, so you're struggling with finance, and you go through that challenge, and you come out on the other side. Now, what does that do for you? Does that mean you're never going to have financial difficulties ever again?
No, you just know how, once you go through that, you'll know how to deal with it the next time it comes around.
You'll know how to deal with it, and you'll also be confident in it, right? Like, I think that's one of the biggest things that challenges help you to realize that you can accomplish things. And so when you go back and look at, I've had this problem before. I know I can get through this because of where I've been. And the challenges and the trials and the things that I've accomplished already, I can get back into them. So,
and it also teaches you to appreciate things in life so much more. It opens your eyes a little bit wider and helps you to, say, hey, thank you, Lord, for today. Thank you for what I've been through, but I came out stronger.
For this opportunity.
Yeah.
So Nimi, what are some of the challenges, because you are an actress in the entertainment industry?
Yeah.
What are some of the challenges that actors face?
A lot of challenges that actors face. I answered in complete sentences. 10 points.
You didn't answer anything. You just restated my question.
I'm almost there. Hold on.
In a statement.
It's more of a parentheses. Okay. So I would say what things that actors actually face in this business in itself is the fact rejection is strong.
Rejection.
It's massive.
You get told no all the
many times. It's like, really? I could see myself for this part. I could see myself playing this part perfectly. You said that I did great.
And they're like, no,
we didn't pick you. It's not.
Is it better when would you rather a casting director tell you no straight up, like, you did great, but that's not what we're looking for? I would
actually prefer
or
that.
Would you rather what seems to be happening most of the time, which is you go and then they say, we'll contact you if we need you? I'd
rather them tell me no on the spot. I would love that so much more.
Right.
Because I won't have to think about it anymore.
Why do you think people don't do that?
They probably want to give them, I don't know, make surprises, I guess, when you do book it or something. I don't know.
They want to surprise you. They want you to be excited.
They want you to be excited.
That's the main reason why.
Or they just don't want to, feel bad or ruin your day.
Yeah, they don't want to tell you no.
But
they would rather, and that happens all the time. I was talking to my brother. My brother works in middle management for a company, and he doesn't like to fire. He has to do all the hiring and firing, but he doesn't like to fire people. What? And so he always sends them to HR. Says, you need to go talk to HR. And he puts the firing of somebody on the responsibility of somebody else. So I think the same thing might be true for, these people.
But not only that, though, during some of these casting directors, they don't, make the choices that it's usually the producers.
Even though they're the casting directors.
I know. The ones casting.
The ones that are deemed with the responsibility.
But, I guess I just wish they would tell me. That way I don't have to worry about it, thinking about it at all the rest of the day.
Right.
Or, having my crossed fingers, praying about it. So.
What about when you get called back?
That feels great.
And then they want to do another set of questions.
Oh, no.
And what about when you get called back again and again and again?
I just went out for this audition for that. I would, you know, anyone that would have gotten this audition would have been like, okay, you know, you have it. It's in your bag. It's in your hands. I went to, how many? I went to like 3 or 4 auditions for the same project, back to back to back to back. And I had like 5 questions back to back to back to back to back, like very basic questions. And just basically getting to know me as a person and whatnot. And I did not get called for the show. I was like, are you kidding me? I did all this work. Da, 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 da. I was like, man, that's so annoying. But it's part of the nature of the business. So you can't be upset about it. That's just how life works, too. Even when you go for many work interviews and stuff and they tell you no and you think you'll be perfect for it, maybe it's for someone else. Maybe it's not really for you, and maybe it's a blessing. Maybe it's saving you from something.
There was a time in my life where speaking on the topic of rejection, where I was looking for work, and I was going and going and going, and I mean there were jobs where I went in, I'm not even joking, there were 1,000 other people there for that one job. 1,000 people in that one job. And you know what they told us that minute? There's 1,000 applicants right now. We're cutting those in half.
Yeah, they do that.
We're going to cut it down to 500.
It's like a cattle call.
Right. They're going to cut it down to 500.
Right.
Then after that 500, they're going to cut that down to 250.
Wow.
Then they're going to cut it down to 125. Then they're going to cut it down to 75. Do you know how far I got in that interview process?
How far?
I got down to 12.
Oh.
I got down to 12. So this is every single time I go in and sit with them, they're knocking the numbers down. I got to 12 other people, and then that's when I didn't process any further. And it was a job I really, really wanted, and it was probably an 8-month process of trying to get this job. In the end, like you said just a few minutes ago, maybe there's something else that's planned for you, and you have to go through that process so that you can appreciate where what it is that is available for you.
Which is funny that you just answered the question that was in my head that I was going to ask and say, why, if something's not for you, why do we waste our time going there? But you just answered it, so.
Right, we have to, because we appreciate things.
Once we get to where we are, where we want to be, actually.
So what are some, we talked about rejection, what are some of the other challenges that you face, maybe not necessarily in your industry or in your profession, but in just life in general?
Me, per se?
Challenges, yeah.
Patience.
Patience.
Yeah.
Patience with friends.
Yeah.
Patience with pets. I was going to say children, but you don't have any kids. So.
Patience with my doggy that chews up on everything in this little area. So, yeah.
Patience.
I'm practicing patience. Pee-pee.
I heard somebody say one time, don't ever pray for patience. Because then you'll be given opportunities to be patient.
That makes sense.
And why would you want more opportunities to be patient?
But actually, the thing is, the opportunities already present itself almost every day.
Yeah.
You are practicing patience almost every day, regardless if that's waiting for your food that you're ordering somewhere, or you're in traffic, or you're waiting on hold on a call for a conversation for someone, or customer service, whatever. You're practicing patience every day, regardless, even if you do pray
the
for
91.
It. What?
The 91.
The 91.
All I've been able to think of since you said traffic is
that darn 91.
91 and the 405. That's
crazy.
some patience.
That's patience. You gotta practice, everyone.
So what other challenges do you face?
What about you? Do you have any challenges?
Yeah. I'm gonna talk about. I'm hosting right now. You gonna host?
I'm hosting semi.
All right.
Okay, go ahead. Deanie, what kind of what challenges that you feel like you should practice?
One of my big challenges in life is I'm always challenged to make sure that what I'm doing has long-lasting effects. Like at my job, there's long-lasting effects.
Okay.
Like there's stuff that will carry on for months or years based off the way that I react or don't react. And so a lot of the times with work, that's a challenge.
Right.
The challenge is, I have to remember that it's not just the here and now. It's not just the right now, the emergency right now that's happening, or the frustration that's right now happening with a staff member, but it's the long term. How is this going to affect our organization
as a whole?
long term.
Right.
Right. And so many times there's stuff, when job responsibilities aren't being followed through. Well, I could easily just yell at the person and tell them to do better. Or I could, let them know that they're going to get fired for not doing their job. I could easily just spout off like that. But long term, how are they going to be a more productive employee? So as an employee, especially working in an organization that I work in, it's important to have people motivated. And so it's best to I've found that when productivity is low or productivity is lacking, or there's a missteps, that normally it comes from a misstep, and that's normally in the training. So we have to go back and retrain. But then we have to motivate into why, because in our organization, it's a lot of independent work.
Right.
And so I have to motivate the employees, the people, into why this is important and why this step is needed to be done the way it's done. Because if they're not motivated in what they're doing, then they're just going to go, clock in, clock out, and do the basic minimums. My organization, we can't have the basic minimums. Right. So we're going to talk more about this when we come back from the break.
Great topic.
Talking about challenges, what to do when they face, and how to overcome. And stick with us. Down to Earth Talk, KCAA Radio.
Hey, this is Steve Sanchez, and do you know in 2007, I went off to the doctor for a basic checkup, and he informed me, Steve, you got plaque built up around your heart, and you're going to need stents. I informed him, with no offense, doc, I need a second opinion. I go off to a naturopathic doctor, and he introduces me to something called Zango. It's a juice made of the whole mangosteen fruit. The mangosteen fruit has been used for centuries for healing. So, hey, what do I have to lose? I tried it. 3 months later, I go back to my cardiologist, no plaque, no stents, and I'm proud to say 7.5 years later, I'm stent-free. I want to turn you on to Zango because it's the only true 100% mangosteen fruit juice. It's patented. In fact, the Mayo Clinic is paying attention because they're doing an extensive study because they cannot ignore all the testimonials around the world. I want to give you a free sample of the Zango juice today. Simply call 888-309-5656. That's 888-309-5656 for your free mangosteen juice sample today from the company called Zango.
You're listening to KCAA, your good neighbor along the way.
Welcome back, you guys, to KCAA.
Down Earth Talk.
Yeah.
What are we talking about today?
We're talking about challenges. If you guys are still tuning in, or if you're new tuning in, we're talking about challenges. And if you guys feel like you want to call, go ahead and call the number 1-909-888-5222. Again, that number is 909-888-5222. Call in.
Call in and
talk to us. We're cool people, I promise you.
Talk to us about maybe some of your challenges that
Yeah.
you're going through. We're not going to give any advice, are we?
Yeah, we can give advice. That'd be awesome.
All right. Nimi's going to give her
and
life
Danny's
experience
gonna give
advice. If you have anything, if you have a challenge you're going through right now.
Yes. If you feel like you need to talk to me, I am here. Call that number.
You sound like in New York a little bit. I am
here. Sorry, I come out with accents like every I don't even know. They just come out. But anyway, so yeah.
So anyways, we were talking about challenges and we I got to give a plug real quick.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Snap.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
We were
my
going to
gosh.
go, we got to talk about this first.
Okay. What is
National Night
Out. Dun, 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 dun.
A second ago, you're saying, what is it? And then all of a sudden, I start saying it and you take over. National Night Out is coming up this Tuesday night.
Yes.
August 4th, in case this is repeated some other day. And you're going, wait a second.
We didn't just heard it for somewhere else. A different date.
National Night Out. Now, Nimi,
Yo.
as somebody who knows a little bit about National Night Out.
I do?
A little bit.
I do?
A little bit.
I
I'm
do?
saying I know a little bit more than you know about it.
You guys, I don't know what you're talking about.
So you know a little bit.
I know teeny
Tell the peeps listening what National Night Out, what you know of it, that it is. I'm pulling up the address.
I need to look at the ad.
I'm pulling up the address right now. Okay, so National Night Out is basically like it's summarized. We talked about it all last week. If you actually ever want to go online to KCAA website, you can actually listen to past episodes of Down to Earth Talk anytime you want.
I'm not there though, but I understand.
You can even download them, and well, you watched on Periscope last week.
I watched on
you?
Periscope. Yes, I did. You had a special guest.
Yeah, and people on Periscope were blowing up my phone trying to ask questions, and I didn't even notice it until afterwards.
Oh, snap. Yeah.
So anyways, National Night Out is basically described as a going away party to drugs and violence for the community.
Oh, see, I didn't.
And it's happening all over the country, actually all over the world now. It's gone into Australia and Canada and different areas. But it's August 4th.
Yes.
San Bernardino. I believe their time is 6
o'clock is when it starts?
8 or 5 to 8.
I thought you said like 5 to 8. I think you said 5 to 8. But just to make sure.
We're going to check it out on Facebook before we get off the air. But it's at the Lido community, and it's in 1265 Kendall Drive, San Bernardino, California.
San Bernardino, California. Yeah.
Now we're singing. Man, we go from accents to singing. You never know what you're going to get here at Down to Earth Talk.
So, yes, it is 4 to 8 p.m., you guys.
4 to 8 p.m.
4 to 8 p.m. National Night Out. So, come on through.
Let me see that flyer there.
See, I came prepared.
It's at the Lido Apartments. And anybody is allowed. Anyone's
open to all the public.
Allowed to come.
Yes.
It's America's Night Out Against Crime. Get involved with your community, the City of San Bernardino Police Department, city officials, as we join together and support crime prevention and awareness.
Yeah.
Free admission and fun for the entire family. Tuesday, August 4th, 2015, 4 to 8 p.m.
2013?
2015?
2014?
2015. Did I say 2014?
You said 2012.
Wow.
I'm joking. You didn't say that.
Okay. 1265 Kendall Drive, San Bernardino, California. Get involved together. We're stronger. And if you want information on that, you can go to
the National Night Out Facebook.
You can go to Market Night.
Market Night Facebook.
Market Night for San Bernardino. Go to that Facebook.
Type in Market Night
there
on the Facebook search, and you will see it pop up right there.
Mark.
M-A-R-K, it, night, N-I-G-H-T. Yeah.
So, yeah. And I also want to give a plug for All Things Are Possible.
All Things of ATAP in the building.
Amazing organization. If you want more information
y'all doing
about
real work.
ATAP, atap-us.org. Pretty exciting things we just had. We're in the process of opening our new center in Bakersfield,
Oh,
California.
snap. Bakersfield. And
then the end of the month, I'm going to be traveling, or September, I'm going to be traveling up
Sacramento?
to the city, yes, but also the city of Willits, California, which is about 400 miles away from here. No, actually about 900 miles away from here.
Oh, wow.
No. 400,
900, which one is it?
About 500
300?
miles away from here.
How'd you get 500? Okay.
Because I was thinking round trip.
Oh,
for a second.
I see.
So
I see what you're doing.
Yeah, so we're excited because we're growing. We also have coming up really soon in a couple of weeks.
What's your goal for ATAP? Since we're talking about.
Well, let me give this plug too. We have our staff meeting.
Okay.
Our annual family reunion. That's going to be really exciting, and we're bringing out the whole all the families. And
when is that?
2 weeks. 2 weeks from today.
Okay.
Yep. And I got to give a shout out to the Inland Empire Meerkats.
Woo woo, Meerkats! I hear y'all doing good.
The Meer. The season hasn't started yet.
Oh.
So they're doing great.
You guys are doing great. They're chilling.
1,000% right now. They're 1,000 right now.
Good job, Meerkats. I heard y'all doing great.
Good job. You haven't lost a game at all.
You haven't lost a game at all.
Season hasn't started yet. That's
I know.
So, anyways, we were talking about challenges and during the break, we were talking about some of the challenges that people listening might have. Again, if you want to call
Addictions is another challenge.
We've got a few more minutes left on the show, but if you want to call in, the number again, Nimi?
Is 909-888-5222.
You look confused on that last two. You're like, 222.
2 2
2?
2. JK.
What is JK?
Just kidding.
Oh,
just
wow.
or
Are
just
you really?
joshing. It's just joshing.
That's JJ.
JK, Josh, just kidding, or JJ, just joshing.
Wow.
You learn everything new here on this show.
I am LOL. I am literally rolling on the ground laughing. I'm
Out
literally
loud.
ROLBFTRSQ. No?
Oh. I
So
have
anyway-
this thing that I do now every time like I'm trying to understand what Danny's saying. I'm like, ow. I don't know where I got it from. Ow. Sounds cool though, huh?
Tim the Toolman Taylor from Home Improvement?
No.
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so, Tim.
I don't
All
think
right.
so, Tim.
So anyways, we were talking about challenges
Yep.
and how to overcome challenges.
Now
And
it's how to
that's one
overcome
of the
it.
aspects that we haven't talked about yet.
Right. So how do
so-
we overcome it, Danny?
Wow, I was just going to ask you, Miss Nimi,
I'm ahead.
in your challenges,
Boop.
with rejection, in your
Yeah.
challenges with patience, how do you overcome those challenges?
You know, I asked him first, but it's okay. I'll answer that question. How I overcome my challenges when it comes to rejections is I just always know there's always going to be auditions. Like, there's so much movies that are going to be coming out from now until like 2026 or 2030. So I know something's around the corner. Like, not 2026, I hope not, but something around the corner.
Right.
And that's just how I
So you know there
overcome.
will come
Something
another
is-
opportunity.
Yeah.
When you're dealing with rejection, you know there will come another opportunity.
Correct.
That's like with girls when I try to say what's up to a girl and she's not interested, I have to remind myself
There's going to be another
there's
opportunity.
going to be another opportunity.
Horrible. And how I practice patience
How do you
is
overcome
I
that
just have to
challenge?
just breathe. But sometimes when I do get online and I don't do well with my patience, I have to I catch myself in that moment. I'm just like, I just have to breathe and just
So there's like
tell
an internal
myself,
battle going on.
right? Yeah. So just tell myself to breathe and it's gonna be okay and all will be well. And I just move on from there. You can't sit in your guilt, when you don't accomplish the goal that you have set for yourself when it comes to practicing patience, because you are going to mess up. You are human. You are not going to be patient throughout your life. You're trying to practice it, but sometimes that just doesn't work out. So don't sit in that guilt on that. Don't feel bad about it.
All right.
So.
I think it's also an important thing to keep the vision,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
When
Keep
you're
the
when you're in a
vision.
challenge, you gotta, first of all, you need the most important thing that you can do when you're in a challenge is recognize that it's a challenge.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you can recognize that it's a challenge, then you know that it's just temporal.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my favorite quotes is from the Bible, and it says, "This too shall pass." I've said that so many times in my life.
This too
But you
shall pass.
have to recognize
That's cool, huh?
sound effects. 'Cause you never know what you're going to get with Nimi on Down to Earth Talk. So you have to recognize that the challenges are temporary, and that they have an expiration date.
They do.
And you have to be prepared for. You have to be ready to know that it will end.
Yeah.
That you will get through it.
Yep.
And then taking every opportunity to learn what you can learn from the challenge.
Take every opportunity to learn from the previous one.
Right. Well, one of the things that just drives me crazy is when I see people that just are done in life, that they think that they're
giving up.
Aww. Well, they're just done. They think they've gotten all the knowledge that they need to get.
Yeah.
They just don't want to get any more.
Right.
And they're just meh.
Yeah.
But we're
sad.
always, if we're able to, as humans, always push.
Yes.
Pushing knowledge, pushing growth, pushing understanding.
You're growing every day.
pushing developing, developing yourself, because you really can change.
Yep.
You know that phrase, you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yep.
Well, you can.
You
can
can.
teach an old dog new
I'm
tricks.
teaching my dog new tricks.
Your young puppy?
My puppy's learning some stuff.
Learn how
He's
to
learning.
chew up everything all over the house. That's what you're learning to do.
That's an awesome dog. I'm gonna bring my dog here one day
On the radio.
so he can bark for y'all.
So everybody can hear him be scared. Just remember, challenges are temporary. You will be through it soon.
Yes.
You will get
overcome
through it, and
everything,
make sure along the process to enjoy the journey.
Enjoy it.
And learn and
Yes,
grow.
And grow.
This is Danny and
This is
Nimi.
Nimi. I could say my name. Don't worry.
Down to Earth Talk.
Down to Earth Talk.
We'll talk to you next week.
Ciao.
You're on board KCAA's Inland Talk Express. KCAA, Loma Linda, 1050 a.m., the station that leaves no listener behind.
Consider this your invitation to sell. At buysellmakeoffer.com, you can sell as much as you want for the next 60 days without paying any fees whatsoever. Sound incredible? It is, and it's true. Buysellmakeoffer.com is the new exciting way to sell your stuff online. Make extra money right now. Sell your old car, furniture, video games, household items, clothes, even your home. Sell anything that's legal. Load up your stuff to sell right now at buysellmakeoffer.com. This is your official invitation to get on board to sell your stuff right now. Free for the next 60 days. And once you see how easy it is, you'll want to sign up for more because there are no item fees. That's right. Take this opportunity to move items from the other guys and sell it for free. You might even win a Samsung tablet, Amazon gift cards, and other cool prizes. BuySellMakeOffer.com is the future of online selling. You can use Skype to talk to your buyer or seller. Plus, you can use video to showcase your items. BuySellMakeOffer.com.
This is KCAA.
While we Americans celebrate the 100th anniversary of our National Park Service, America's so-called leaders are aggressively commercial.